Lean Years was written in 1967,
Okay.
and that's what it was. The title was a description of how it felt to be in New York City with no money, from time to time driving a cab, a taxi, and the music also, you know, the theme that came from it came from those feelings at that time. Of course, to reproduce it in the same way now would be very difficult because it wouldn't embody the real-time experience of those surroundings. Things have changed. So I don't know how to compare that to what is written now. But the presentation of it now has a great deal to do with both sides of the coin, then and now, you know. Lean Years, that's what it was about, and that's where it came from.
How long did it take you to write that tune, Lean Years?
3 seconds. 3 seconds. To physically capture it and photograph it took a number of years to learn how to write music. But the composition, it emerged immediately as an idea on the instrument that felt good, that sounded good. And now I wanted others to play with so that we can play that theme. And I didn't know how to write at that time. I didn't know how to read music either because I was self-taught. Then it began as a trigger to learn how to do those things on the street, not in a school. And I learned from the players that I was with. At that time, I believe I was in Lloyd Price's big band. And Jimmy Heath was in the band. Stanley Turrentine, Tommy Turrentine. The drummer was Charlie Persip. Curtis Fuller was in the band. It was a band of giants. And I was 15 years old. And I would say to Red Holloway, tenor player who was in the band also, I would say, Red, hey Red, how's this go? How's it? And they'd be setting up the stands, you know, for all of the scores, the sheet music. And Red would be so kind, and he would say, "Ba-do-ba-dida," and he said, "Remember, ba-do-ba-dida." And I'd say, "Red, thanks, man." And that's how I learned. And piece by piece, you know, it came together over the years.